2 words.
Veil. What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is going to be your review for Captain Marvel. Okay, we just went to go see it. We went together collectively. We have not really done a lot of talking, so everything you guys are getting is going to be raw and just off the cuff. First of all, let me say this. Spoiler alert. The movie has been out for a week. So if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, go on and stop now, because I'm not going to censor what I'm saying to not spoil it for somebody else. Because first of all, I'm not a comic book head, so I don't know what the fuck I'll be saying that might spoil it or not spoil it. Really? That's what we're doing today? Bitch. All right.
Really?
Bitch. So first of all, let me just get initial thoughts.
I thought it was a great movie.
How did you like it?
I thought it was a good movie. I had never heard of Captain Marvel until the end of Infinity Wars, when you had the little end clip and you saw Nick Fury pull out his little pager.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is that? I was talking to the tall one, and I was like, who is that? And she was like, oh wow, Captain Marvel. And I was like, who is he?
Right. I did the same thing. I was with Face, and I said, who the fuck is he calling?
Right. And I was on the Sky page.
Women can't even stick together.
On the Sky page. Who you called in 2019?
Captain automatically had to be a dude. That's all I'm saying. Can't even stick together. Daggone shame.
I mean, you know who you calling, Tyrone.
Right.
But I said the same thing.
Ghostbusters?
Right. I said the same thing. I didn't even really know. I had heard the name before, but I'm not it was like in passing. I'm not a comic book person, so I didn't know.
You watched the X-Men cartoon
I did
series?
like the X-Men, so that might be where I heard the name. Then that's where I knew it from, because I did watch X-Men. See, I knew the name.
That was episode
I didn't know Captain Marvel. I knew, what's her name? Danvers?
Carol Danvers.
And I've heard Carol Danvers before. So
So as far as the movie today, I thought it was a really good movie. Mm-hmm. It started off a little slow.
I was gonna say the same thing. It started a little slow for me.
It started slow, but it picked up and it got good. I see how it fits into the Marvel universe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing about it, like we were just talking briefly, some of the bad reviews.
Yeah, it really right. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a real. I mean, it's been getting really bad reviews.
Well, people don't understand bridge movies.
Okay.
In the sense of sometimes you gotta have a somewhat exploratory or explanatory movie. I'm making my own words.
What word was that?
Explanatory.
Explanatory.
We'll allow it.
Thank you.
I'll allow it.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll allow
it. Thank you. To kind of bridge, because it might be a lot
it's
in
catchy.
there.
Explanatory.
One explain you how Nick Fury loses his eye.
Yeah. They give you the whole Nick Fury eye saga, because his eye was fucked up the whole movie. I mean, he was having eye issues the whole movie.
It's like, so I liked it.
All right. Now, this is our in-house resident comic book guru. So his opinion is going to be a little more whatever. How did you feel about it? Well, because I didn't want to put words in. I was going to say technical, but I don't want to put you on the spot.
Because it's too. I understand how a Marvel fan, especially you've been reading the comics, know the entire story of Captain Marvel. How long and like you couldn't do it in a movie, like the original Captain Marvel story. So I would say in the retelling of the story, I went into it with I'm just going to ingest what Marvel has given me, even though I know it's not going to be anything
that you thought or should be.
Like the comic.
Got it.
At least as far as her origin and kind of how the story's going to be told. Mm-hmm. You got to just don't go in thinking, all right, we going to get the original OG,
the down and dirty
Captain Marvel. We didn't get the down and dirty Iron Man. They made a good retelling story, so it's basically the same.
That is valid. That is a good.
And it's basically the same thing. The way they did it, I have to give it to them.
This is so good.
It was a cool it's a cool telling of the story. Like, I mean,
I'm sorry.
You all right? No, it's good.
Sometimes you just taste it, and it's just like this is so good.
We should send them an email or something. Have them watch our show. They have a page.
Like, I mean, I don't have. I mean, I drink mine straight, but something just hit me just now. The thing hit my taste buds, and it was just like, good. I don't know.
So I would say, go see it. Mm-hmm. Have daughters, go see it. They need to put it that way, but if you have kids, go see it. If you just like a superhero story that's not atypical, because I was a little leery at the end. I'm like, they're not really gonna do this whole fight, like the whole fight at the end thing.
Well,
like, because that's the first thing that popped into my head. Like, we gonna wait till the end to do the macho fight scene, at the end.
Right.
And didn't go down. So I was like, "Ooh, cool! You get points. Get points for that." And when I answer your question, the reason why she didn't destroy the ships.
Okay, yeah, so
because Ronan was on the ship, and this takes place before Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, who the fuck is Ronan?
Ronan the Accuser.
The blue guy.
The guy that was giving all the orders on the big ship.
I know, but I'm saying I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy. So is he the villain in that? What?
Jesus.
I mean, I know they got the little squirrel and
Gemini.
What's it? The fox? What is he? What in the tree stump?
Groot.
Don't you dare blaspheme Groot. Most beloved character in Marvel. Right. What are you talking about?
I am Groot.
Groot.
The root?
Groot.
The stick.
Groot.
She just tried.
The tree trunk. That's what we talking about now?
Usually we disrespectful like that.
I'm just saying. Okay.
That's what you're gonna do.
So basically I need to go see Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
1 and 2.
And she didn't kill a few of the characters because a few of the characters are in later movies.
But I'm just saying, it was just weird that, you destroyed 20 nuclear heads, but then you let the head ship go. Like, that was just weird to me.
She had to make a point.
And they got to go back and set them.
I mean, an exclamation point would have been to kill him.
Right. That would just brought more.
Whatever. So, for me...
They were...
Go ahead. What?
They're war. They fight war. Was war erased? War. War is war. So if she killed them all, they would all had to come back.
I mean, okay, send me the link. I can't read it right now.
More would have came after.
Thank you.
There would have been no reason for the Kree not to come to Earth again.
Okay, so here's
how it's broke
down, guys. So I watched the movie. I thought the movie started off a little slow. For me, it was a little slow. I understand it's an origin story, so I understand that they're giving us information that we can use for future. Right. Yeah. Right.
And they jump cut a lot.
Explanatory, right.
It's a lot of jump cuts.
So there were a couple of questions that I did have. And again, like I said, at the end, when she let Ronan go.
Guys, dab nabbit.
And he was holding that sledgehammer that Thor has.
I'm about to say, you better be able to get it out.
Is that connected to Thor? He's connected to Thor. They just got the same sledgehammer.
It's not even the same.
They shopped at the same weapon store.
It's not even the same. It's not even the same hammer. Not even close.
They got it off Amazon.
We got it off of Amazon.
Galactical Amazon.
So overall, though, I mean, I like the story. I'm definitely loving that we're getting female characters are being highlighted. I know I read
the black characters didn't die.
I read an article there you go.
I was surprised about that.
I read an artial a few years ago where they were talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They were saying that.
And she was good at her job. She could fly the shit out. She flew the shit out that plane.
And her best friend, the black chick. She was getting it. She was getting it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was was that reminiscent of Star Wars to y'all? Like the end sequence of Star Wars when they were going through the Grand Canyon? Right. I was like, okay, this is real Star Wars-esque to me. You didn't get that?
I got it, but don't do that.
Don't do what?
Come on, don't get the sci-fi nerds fighting together. No, just don't do that.
I mean, fight. Go for it. Fight in the comments. Tell me how you feel.
Record it, though. If y'all gonna fight like face to face. Record that. Send that in. Don't send the World Star. Send us.
I don't mean physically fight. I mean in the comments. Just let us know. Tell me. But, because I remember reading an article a few years ago where they were talking about the action figures and the paraphernalia that's available when kids want to buy, all the different things that they can buy. And they were saying how Black Widow, she has the least items that are available to buy, and how her stuff was routinely out of stock because they didn't make as many. Even though she was a popular character, but because she was the female character, for whatever reason, she just didn't get the same.
And she should.
Exactly, but that's what they were saying. She was popular. It was but it seemed like her stuff was always out of stock because they didn't make enough of it. Whereas you could get Hulk, you could get Thor, you could get Captain America, all of that.
She was out just as long. She was an original.
So it's great to see this because it'll be interesting to see, Captain Marvel, paraphernalia and all that good stuff. Especially going into Halloween season.
No, Black Widow story tied into almost every Marvel character.
Does Black Widow have an origin movie?
No, they said they won't make one for her or
Incredible Hulk.
Or Hulk.
They won't do it.
Well, I think after Ed Norton.
Hey, no.
That wasn't. That's not the problem.
Eric Banner messed that up.
Okay, well, what happened with why? So why won't they make one?
Well, one
because the Hulk is my favorite. I love Hulk.
My favorite too.
I mean, even going back to the TV show.
One of the reasons it's almost like it's like the Superman thing. Like technically,
the story's been told so many times.
Well, they keep making fucking Spider-Man movies.
No, that's not it. Like, how do you tell? Like, have a story.
We got another one coming.
With the Hulk, the Hulk is the character that everybody wants to come to see, but he can't be in like the entire movie of Hulk because he's the strongest one. Like, it's almost like
Hulk smash.
Like, even though I would watch an hour and a half of that, but for a studio, that was one of the studio's things. Is like, how do you even tell a Hulk adventure story without? But you need a good Bruce Banner.
I think a Hulk
Banner character.
But the guy that plays him now. You don't think he can do it?
He said he gets too old for it.
And plus, he's saying what they did was they were like, all right, we want to put more Hulk in the ensemble movies just to have more Hulk.
Well, because in the last one, Hulk was like, nope, I'm not. I will not come back.
No.
It was like one ass whoop in a movie. That's all you get.
Okay, so
y'all got that one.
Spider-Man.
Why do they keep making so many Spider-Man?
Because you got to see Spider-Man
because you can.
But the thing with Spider-Man,
he's not an overpowered character.
But the thing with Spider-Man is this: Stan Lee and his creative partner had a falling out. Mm-hmm. They parted ways, each taking rights to Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man was sold off to other companies. There's actually a Japanese Spider-Man.
There's so many. Okay, so every time we get a different Spider-Man, it's coming from a different creator.
That's why you have the Amazing Spider-Man, the Incredible Spider-Man, Spider-Man and Friends, because this is who they sold it to, and different Spider-Mans had came out. But Stan Lee, his partner, eventually later died, and they were never able to reconcile. Mm. So part of his reconciliation was he worked diligently to get the rights to Spider-Man back. Hence why that other movie was titled Homecoming, because he finally got it and Spider-Man came home.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you watch Spider-Man...
That's a lot of information.
But if you watch Spider-Man the animated movie Into the Spider-Verse, that was actually really good.
That's the one with the black kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it kind of ties in.
Miles, yeah.
And it kind of ties in, and it brings all the other Spider-Men that were created, it brings them in. And it brings them back.
So I need to add that to my list.
Because that comic series ran for a while. Like, to try to figure out who was the real Spider-Man. Like, they were so...
It was just a lot. It was too many. But back to Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Back to Captain Marvel, excuse me. For the Stan Lee fans.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Opening,
they do it. It's a... Yeah. Let's give a hand clap. Yeah. Marvel gave him a nice intro. He has a cameo. So I guess he filmed a cameo before he passed away.
But they said he should be in, I think, 2 or 3 other movies.
And they probably have edited stuff that they could slip him in, too.
And she smiled at him, which I thought was kind of
cool. Yeah.
Because a part of the rumor factor... Rumor factory is that Stan Lee was going to be a character, like he's going to be one of the Watchers or whatever, like one of the all powerful, whatever. That's why he's in everything.
Oh, gotcha.
That's why he's always around the most peculiar spots.
Right. But they gave him a nice homage in the opening. Yes. I mean, it was all Stan Lee, and then of course he had his cameo. So I love to see that. Y'all know how I love me some Stan Lee. I did a Stan Lee video when he passed. So, but overall, you guys, I would say go see it. I mean, it's an origin story, and it's a female character, and you got a white female character, you got a black female character, you got a little girl who is seeing this, who's saying, my limits are, the sky is not even the limit for me because I can go into outer space. My mama, my auntie, so you definitely, and there's a nice little twist in that where the bad guys are not the bad guys and the good guys are not the good guys, and there's a nice twist in that.
And that's one of the probably reasons why comic book heads didn't like the movie.
Oh, because that's not true to the story?
Because they're both bad guys.
Oh.
Like, they're both bad people. They've been in war forever. And
well, the guy kind of alluded to that when he said, I have blood on, it's war, and I have blood on my hands, too. So,
But the story, like I said, they had to change it for the movie. Mm-hmm. The Skrull homeworld. So because Marvel doesn't have the rights to a lot of their stuff anymore.
Oh, really?
Like the Fantastic Four, it has the character Galactus. Mm-hmm. Galactus destroyed the Skrull homeworld. So they were invading Kree homeworld. Kree with dicks
why doesn't Marvel have
Kree with dicks anyway?
Well, yeah, but why doesn't Marvel have the Fantastic Four?
Sony, I think. Sony.
But they sold it. I mean, how,
Yeah, they sold rights. So like,
But see,
that's
I
why.
don't know.
I wonder why they
Fox, what was it? Fox. Who made that last shitty Fantastic Four movie?
know.
Fox Studios.
See, to my understanding, they
Might
didn't
been.
sell
Fox
it.
Studios.
To my understanding, it wasn't technically sold. It was leased out.
Right. So
but
they
it was
can't.
a long-term lease.
Right, so until it's
like,
over.
we can't do it for 10 years or whatever the case might be.
okay.
It's loving it now
Okay.
because it's
Yeah, 'cause
been.
that-
it's
Yeah,
been-
but I thought, I mean, even though that's not true to the storyline in the comic book, I thought that was a nice twist to the story.
Like, you
because
were-
in the beginning, I wasn't feeling it, but I felt something weird. You know, I said somebody on that ship is a traitor. I wasn't sure who it was at first, but I said somebody on that ship is a traitor, and then
And
I realized who it was,
if
and I
you
was
were-
like,
if you
oh
were-
man,
If you've seen all the movies, you'd probably thought it was your boy, the black guy.
Hunsu.
Yeah, you probably thought it was him because he's the villain in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's one of the.
Oh,
The
he's in
villains.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the
Well,
first one.
Well, I definitely got
That
to
you
go see
haven't
that
seen
because that's
yet.
my man right there.
Who chasing
Demon
Star Lord.
Hunsu. Oh,
I thought in my head, I'm like, all right, this might be the movie where he gets banged up because he has all the,
Right.
cyborg stuff on his head.
Oh, he's a little beat up in Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, he just has,
Okay.
little extra
Little extra something.
going on.
I mean, that's
So I think that
nice.
may when it
I
happened,
can hold
but
on to it.
Now, you know what? I suspected. Fuck it, we told y'all spoilers, so I suspected it was Jude Law. Jude Law.
Jude Law, yeah,
For the simple fact of
too close to her.
well, you know what? He asked her a question during her dreams. He asked her, was it somebody, and did she know? But the way he asked her,
Oh, like he was trying to see what she was remembering.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't like 100%. Oh, I know it's him, but I was like, nigga on suspect list right now.
Yeah.
Because it was a little.
It was something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the way
there.
he asked it,
I wasn't expecting the scroll twist.
Yeah,
I
I wasn't.
wasn't.
But when I tell you that head
But
scroll
actually,
is funny,
Refugee-
he's funny as hell.
Nah,
He
he
got
played
jokes.
the hell out of that
He
character.
gave you your comic relief because he was
he
funny
played that
as hell.
character.
Because normally it's Nick Fury giving you them one-liners, but he
You said-
upstaged Nick Fury.
You couldn't figure that out? You're my science guy.
Right. He was
What?
like just
Just
and you must. And then he was like, the science guy talking about something. Well, I mean, I can get
I
that
can
in
modify
outer
the
space.
ship. I can do that.
He was
Nick Fury's like, that's
the
your
science
science
guy.
guy. Really?
You
Like, he
know
just
what?
looked at him just like.
But him being scared of that damn cat. But he was right all along. But that
Fuck
shit
him.
was funny. He saw that cat and was like, whoa.
And they
whoa,
made
whoa.
it so Samuel Jackson can almost try to curse.
Oh.
When he scratches his eye, motherfucking.
Yeah, right. Mother flirking. So overall, you guys, we're gonna say go see the movie and drop it in
Go
the
see it.
comments and tell us what you think. And again,
And comic book heads, look.
I'm gonna go at some
They need the
point.
rights to the
So do I-
Fantastic Four and X-Men.
So do I need to go see Guardian? Do I need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy before we go see Avengers, or does it not
should.
matter?
You should.
You should.
Okay, then I will.
Because they're in
Dude,
there.
I don't know how far.
Because Thanos is Guardians of the Galaxy. What's his name? Thermos. What's his name?
You know Thanos is. Don't even play. Cause you
Okay.
cursed my picture out. I have my basement to do. Like he personally slaps you in the face back in '86.
He killed all the black people.
Hold up. First of all, I just saw they said that so far Captain Marvel has grossed $550 million overseas and $770 million worldwide.
Word to yo mama.
So if you ain't seen it, you probably the only one.
That's what it seems like, right? All right, y'all. So let us know. Oh, go ahead.
So I have a Thanos joke though. Not a joke, but have y'all seen? No, it's not a joke. Have y'all seen the meme? Because you know Jennifer Lopez and
A-Rod.
got engaged.
I know. It was beautiful.
Only one more ring
I haven't
left.
seen it.
It's only
Yes.
it's only 5 rings in the joint. There's one
They
more
did
ring
a
left.
damn meme
She
with
need
her,
one more
all her
Infinity
engagement
Stone.
rings and where she got them from. So she collected rings like Thanos.
Oh.
She
Got the
got
stone.
5. She only need one more. She only need one more.
So,
And
hey,
she,
Ron, baby, we sorry it's not gonna last.
and she destroying half the universe.
I think it might.
It ain't.
I think this is the one. I think
It
he's the
ain't.
one.
She
Make it last forever. I think he's the one.
Cotton candy, sweet
No.
go. Let me see that to
But no,
roll,
he
roll
can't.
by A-Rod.
There has to be another one because she needs 6.
She needs 6. So
She
he ain't
needs
gonna
6. He
make
ain't gonna make it. She needs 6.
He's
Everybody thought Ben Affleck was the one.
no, I didn't.
Gone. Everybody thought Mark Anthony was the one.
I didn't.
He left his wife.
Mark Anthony was the rebound. I never thought Mark Anthony was the one.
He left
The
his
rebound
wife
nigga?
for her.
Yeah, it's never the rebound person. They're never the one, or at least they
And
never
they had
should be
kids
the one.
together. It ain't gonna happen. A-Rod, okay, so thing is,
All right, so we
J-Lo-
talk.
All right, we moving into something else.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
This is for the live show.
Right. We can ready to go. Well, you don't know that because we ain't going to upload this until after we're done with the live. But anyway,
Whoops.
catch y'all later. Peace.